Hello, folks. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're now embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland, followed by a visit to the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. We got a lot of traveling ahead of us, so remember, for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your children. Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Uh-oh. Did you folks hear that? Sounds to me like we've reached the wilds of Adventureland. We just might run into a lot of savage critters out there, including lions and tigers and tiki birds. Everybody best be on the lookout. You never know just what may show up. We're approaching our first stop, New Orleans Square Station. This station serves Frontierland, New Orleans Square, and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step while getting off. And good time to Frontierland here. This is New Orleans Square.
And this is your stop for Adventureland, Frontierland, Critter Country, and New Orleans Square with Pirates of the Caribbean, the world-famous Jungle Cruise, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and much, much more. Once again, this is your stop for Adventureland, Frontierland, Critter Country, and New Orleans Square. Please remember to remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're just about ready to depart New Orleans Square Station on our way to Mickey's Toontown. Remind everyone to please remain seated at all times with your arms and legs inside the cars. Small children need to sing Don't Laugh on the bench next to you. And if you have a very small child, seated towards the center of the bench.
To those who just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. We're now entering Splash Mountain, where every day is a new day. Your heart just might laugh and play. We're now passing over Critter Country, where Winnie the Pooh, Chicken, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear make their homes and their fun-filled adventures. All this time is made for critters. Yuletide folks are always invited to stop in to visit the store. We're traveling along the rivers of America and into the American frontier as it looked more than a century ago. This area is so rich with as they settle this great wonder.
Either folks who are currently riding Holiday 2 on the Disneyland Railroad, we are steaming our way towards Mickey's Toontown Depot, your stop to meet Mickey, Minnie, and all their other cartoon friends. This will also be your stop for all of Fantasyland with It's a Small World, the Matterhorn bobsled, the Mad Hatter Tea Party teacups that are all your Florida favorites, as well as the new Disney Princess Fantasy Fair where your little boys and girls learn to be true knights and princesses. Please remember to remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop within the station. Watch your step as you disembark the train, and we hope you enjoy your day here at Disneyland.
Say, have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit the cartoon town where Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy live? Well, in just a few moments you can find out for yourself, because our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown. This is also the nearest stop to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you'll be leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Y'all have fun and say hi to Mickey for me. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment.
Oh, boy!
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your kids. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. As we steam on through Fantasyland, you may want to take one more look at the majestic Matterhorn Mountain and just prove that the sail. It's a small world. Ahead of us lies the future. Well, I guess we all know that. What I mean to say is, we're heading into Tomorrowland, where everything is possible. If you look overhead, you might catch a glimpse of a Mark V monorail. When Disneyland introduced the monorail back in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Winding below us is the Autopian, when drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of a car, and no license is required. If you ever wanted to become an astronaut, then you might want to stop at Space Mountain and Star Tours, where they got some incredible flying spaceships that launch you into the deepest reaches of space. And you can ride them if you got the mind, and the third. Well, folks, we're now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. If you'll be leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings and step carefully from the train. Thanks. Have fun in the future. For the rest of us, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again.
At all times, with small children sitting on a double lap on the bench next to you, and if you have a very small child, sit them towards the center of the bench and away from the opening of the train. Also on our way to Main Street, we're going to be going through the Grand Canyon and the prehistoric dinosaurs. We ask that you please use no flash photography.
Traditional train driving, eh? Not like that. There you go.
Lily, down.
To those joining us, welcome aboard. The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor, so for your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Be sure to watch your kids and no flash pickups, please. Cuando se cuida, permanezca sentado y tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. No tome fotografías steaming back to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you'll be leaving us here, stay in your seat till we come to a full stop. And remember to gather all your personal belongings, including the guns if you got any, and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We really hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you come back and see us again real soon. For those of you traveling on, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.